Orlando's had the magic touch defensively to get into the playoffs with the win over Charlotte, and in Game 1 when they held the Pistons 17 below their average and held them to just 40% shooting. So now Game 2 is on the horizon, and when he got to the arena, Desmond Bane was kind enough to give me a couple of minutes. Desmond Bane, first things first. I know before Game 1, not feeling great, didn't go to shoot around. How's the health tonight?
Better, much better. Stomach's in a better spot, been getting more rest, so definitely feeling better headed into Game 2.
Hey, you know the question, and you got as much playoff experience or more than anybody on that team, so you've been around it a lot. But anytime a road team wins Game 1, there's one question that always comes up heading into Game 2. Will they be satisfied with a split? How do you keep from thinking that way, and what have you had to say to your teammates?
I mean, I think that it's been a collective effort, as far as voicing what's going to be needed in Game 2. I mean, as soon as, we got to the locker room after Game 1, we were all talking about how, don't listen to what everybody's going to say, stay level-headed. No, Detroit's going to throw another punch, tonight. So I think that mentally we're going to be in a great spot headed into tonight.
Look, you outscored them, you outshot them, you out-rebounded them. You owned the paint. How do you duplicate that effort tonight?
I think we dive even deeper into what we've been doing all season. Protecting the paint is something we pride ourselves in, and forcing our will and getting to the paint on the other end of the floor is how we play on the offensive side of the ball. So, really pack the paint, force them to make some shots, and, punish them on the other end.
Hey, the Magic brought you in there to be they needed another scorer, they got that. A guy who can hurt you from the perimeter, they got that. But you also bring an edge to the floor. I mean, is there a degree of satisfaction you get from getting under folks' skin?
I think that every team, that's trying to win a championship has somebody like that, and I've been fortunate to be around some. Dylan Brooks, Marcus Smart, all three of us kind of cut from the same cloth. So, took what I could from them and tried to apply it here for sure.
Can you give me the quick answer on what happened with Isaiah Stewart the other day before tip?
Yeah, I mean, that's my pregame ritual every single game. Me and Paulo, we throw the long ball. And as soon as I was about to come over there, Stewart looking at me saying, "Don't come over here." And I had to make my way over there, to do right by the ritual.
Okay, last thing, and this will be quick hitters. You're playing in an arena tonight sponsored by a pizza chain. In our never-ending quest to let the fans know more about the guys they're watching. Thin crust, thick crust, deep dish.
It's a good question. It kind of depends on where it's coming from, but speaking of the arena, I grew up smacking that Little Caesars. That hot and ready. I stayed over there for sure, $5. But I'll take it anyway, for real.
Go-to topping?
Definitely pepperoni. I ain't one of them supreme, put everything on a pizza type of guy. You gotta keep it simple, man.
Put pineapple on a pizza?
Nah, heck no. My lady will, but I ain't touching that one. No way.
Desmond Bane, thank you so much for taking a few minutes. Good luck tonight, man, in Game 2.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you.
Ooh, thank God.
Our thanks to Desmond Bane. Thank God for what?
Because you're an idiot if you put pineapple on pizza.
Thank you, Chuck. Thank you.
Pineapple's not bad on a pizza.
It's not. I don't eat it. I don't use it.
It's not my first thing, but
Thank you, Chuck.
Come on, you don't put pineapple on pizza, man. Stop
Don't
it.
put fruit on pizza.
Thank you. No fruit.
Oh, coming from a guy who knows a little thing or two about pizza, too.
I am the king at Papa John's, but
You only get pepperoni, sausage, and green olives.
that's right.
If they don't have green olives, get jalapenos.
What about green pepper?
No. Yeah, you can do green.
You know the most amazing stat from Game 1 of that series?
What's that?
54 to 34 points in the paint for Orlando over Detroit. Detroit number 1 in the league with 58. They had 34 in Game 1.
That surprises me.
Yeah.
Because they only got really one big guy, Duran, And Orlando got a bunch of big guys, so I was surprised. But, Ernie, you know, I said a couple months ago, I'm worried about this Pistons team. I says, if you look at their team, Cade's a stud, Duran's a stud. Who are they third and fourth scorers? I says, I don't know if they can and Cade had 37 the other night. 39. And Duran didn't have a normal Duran game. I still don't know. Now, I'm not saying this series is over, but I'm talking about going forward. I don't know if they can score enough because you're not going to hold the elite teams to 100, 105. So I wonder who's going to step up on their team. Because I asked Kenny this. Kenny, who you think the two guys on the Pistons got to step up and score?
That's very good question because it will lead to what the pictures I want to show. But I think it's going to have to be Thompson and Tobias Harris. You know, those two guys have to get to a point where they can be consistently in that 15 to 20.
Oh, some pregame pictures.
Pregame pictures. Now, see, when I'm ready to run, they don't ready. See what I'm saying? They don't run.
We didn't know you were going.
Anyway, you don't know. You don't know. You're just not going to do it. But anyway, well, I always say you have to win your matchup. And come on, Shaq. All right, you know, I know what he's going to do. So you got to touch that board. I see you over there looking. You have to win the matchup. And right here, on the defensive end, they do a good job defensively. So can we get the tape to run? So defensively, they get the ball away from Paolo. And in transition, right here, this is where Thompson has to win every battle. In transition, he has to either score or be the one finishing. Right here, freeze it here. This isn't a transition. This is mano a mano. Thompson has to win this battle right here, and he doesn't on the last game. He didn't win it consistently. So those are good shots that you have to win. Same thing, Tobias Harris. Don't stand in one spot. Get to spots, move, cut to the basket, finish. Yes, but when you got mano a mano right here, freeze it here. This is man on man. This whole side of the floor is open. You have an opportunity to score. You have to win this battle if you want to be an elite team and go into the Eastern Conference Finals or even the NBA Finals. And those two guys have to win their battles, which they did not win before.
Jalen Duran, by the way, 8 points, 7 rebounds, just three of 4 from the floor. I do want to hear what you have to say about Duran's performance, but first, let's listen to Jalen Duran ahead of Game 2.
And I didn't even get nowhere near as many shots attempts as I should have or that I would have liked to, but there were times where I caught myself one-on-one, and I've seen those moments, and I'm going to keep continuing to watch those moments and see how many more opportunities I can get, but for the most part, yeah, they were just collapsing from anywhere.
So no way you're going to settle for just 4 shots, even though you were 34.
No. That's not enough, and that's not enough. And that's on me. I just got to do better for my guys.
What do you look for from him tonight?
I agree with him. He definitely has to do more. You know, usually when he has a solid game, he's playing well. Cade played exceptional, 39 points. But, you know, in order for the Pistons to be successful, I need 15, 20 for him. He didn't play aggressive, man. You know, he knows that. You know, a lot of us, after we have a bad game, first thing we do is go through the stat sheet. So he's probably said himself 3 out of 4 and take a lot of shots. He just has to be aggressive. He has to be mean. And no excuses. I don't want to hear that, you know, they're collapsing. All great players get collapsed on, but the greatest players are the ones that say, you know what, I don't care. You can bring 1 or 2, 3 people. I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going to play hard, and I'm going to put some points on the board. He has to play well.
And also, let me say about Cade. Cade had, even though he had great numbers, I don't think he had a great game. He only had 4 assists, which is a season low. When you're a great player, your job, you should go back Game 1, Lakers against Houston. When you're a great player, there's times you have to say, I can get my shot anytime. That's what LeBron said in Game 1. Cade, if I'm Cade tonight, I said, I'm going to get these other guys going no matter what. I can always get my 37, 39, but Thompson, Duran, Tobias,
Duncan Robinson. I've got to get those guys going because if he gets his numbers and nobody else gets numbers, the stat said that's his season low assist 4. He has to get at least 10, 11 assists tonight to me if the Pistons are going to win. 11 straight home losses in the playoffs for the Detroit Pistons, going back to the Eastern Conference Finals of 2008.
They ain't won a home game since 2008.
No, they haven't.
That's
11 straight
Tomatoes
losses.
are fruit. Well, they're going to win tonight, Ernie.
Are they?
Yeah, but that's tomato sauce, not tomato.
No tomatoes, tomato sauce.
Pineapple under a pizza.
Wait, tomatoes are fruit?
You're in Hawaii. It tastes good when you're in